This review is on the Toro 60-inch model number 75760. We ordered this mower on December 28th, 2021, and it was delivered probably 3 or 4 weeks after, January, February-ish. It was still too cold to use this mower, so we just kind of took it for a short test drive, seemed like it was working okay, and then parked it in the garage until we started using it. This mower currently has approximately 6 hours of use on it. Nothing heavy. We've mowed the yard 2 times. We have approximately 4 acres that we mow. And we're having an intermittent problem with what appears to be the right hydrostatic transmission. I don't know if it's the transmission or the linkage or the drive belt or something, or a combination of, but it's definitely in the right transmission, and I'll show you that on this video. So before we get started, let me explain what I'm going to show you. We're having all kinds of intermittent problems with the tracking of the mower, the speed of the right transmission, and in some cases the transmission stops working for a while. And so this is causing us to have all kinds of problems. Mowing, obviously, we have to overcompensate or undercompensate with the left transmission, and then it's also taking us a lot longer to mow just because the right transmission doesn't seem to be moving at the proper speed, if it's moving at all. So with that, we'll get into it. So in this video, what I'm showing is how the right transmission is underpowered. It's when we go forward full throttle, it's constantly veering to the right because the right transmission can't keep up. And then when we back up, same thing happens. So you'll see here in a second, going to back it up both equally, and then it's veering because the right transmission just can't keep up. And then definitely notice the problem when we're doing the back. Here what we're doing is I'm trying to show while we're mowing how the right transmission is all the way down, barely moving. That shouldn't be happening. I'm showing the wheel, it's not spinning, it's just, and that's backwards, and it's not even moving. It's just making a whining sound. Eventually it starts to move, but there's nothing about this that is normal operation. So it's barely moving when you're backing up. Something's wrong there. And again, sometimes it doesn't even move. And then here is trying to show how we have to overcompensate or undercompensate on the left side just to get it to go forward. Okay, so I've got the right side all the way down, and I'm just trying to go in a straight line, and I'm barely moving. So we're not even going at a fraction of the speed of what this mower is rated at. So this is why I say it's taking us a lot longer to mow, just because the right transmission, there's something wrong there. And then it starts to work. So I don't understand why sometimes it works and why sometimes it doesn't. This is about what I would consider to be the appropriate speed, and you can see the levers are matching up even. I'm trying to hold with one hand and the camera and steer it with one hand for the other. But it does work sometimes, just not all the time. So I don't know what's causing that, but it's extremely frustrating to only have 6 hours on this mower, and we're having these types of problems. They say it comes with a 3-year warranty, so we'll see if they make good on it or not. There's definitely a problem. And then in this video, I'm just showing how on the back, I've got it all the way back, and it's just barely moving. It takes a few seconds for it to even engage. And again, just showing that there's a problem with this transmission. I don't know what's going on with it. Separate video, pulling it all the way back, and then it starts to move, but it's making all kinds of whining noises when it's doing that.